Well,
Happy New Year. It's the 8th of January. I know we had one last week
already.
but before we get started, we can't do anything without saying we're going to dedicate this to Vivienne, the Vivienne from RuPaul's Drag Race.
Quite shocking news, really.
It's really sad news.
Yeah.
Such a happy chappy lassie, whatever, to go so early. So this is for
Absolutely.
you, girl. This is for you.
Yes, so let's be extra grumpy because of it.
Let's be extra grumpy.
All right, so we asked people for New Year's resolutions.
Yes.
And we had a couple in, didn't we?
Yeah, you read out the first one.
So Simon in London, I don't think this is serious, this one. So I'm going to do more drinking and smoking.
I thought that was quite clever. The actual words in the email were, everyone's trying to stop smoking and drinking. I'm actually going to do it more just to annoy everyone.
They do say that on New Year's resolutions you should take something up rather than stop.
Well, I think one of mine is probably going to be to talk to people. I think we've got into this routine.
Oh, you talk to people all the time.
I know, but I mean, we were so quick to do this on WhatsApp and what. I actually think sometimes you sit there waiting for. You can see them typing, and you just.
Yes, it's like, and what are they doing? Do they then put it down for 10 minutes before they finish the fucking message? It's like, you know what I mean? It's like you're waiting and waiting and waiting. It's like, well, get on with it then.
Yeah, absolutely. So mine's going to be to talk to when that's going on. I'm just going to say, do you want to call me, or shall I call you?
Can I point out your slight problem with your plan?
Yes.
You don't like talking to people.
No, I don't like talking to certain people.
Oh.
Who do I not like talking to?
Most people.
Whisper.
No. In real life, it's like, because the millennials, they don't like talking to anyone anyway.
No.
No, I don't think they're grunting. They just don't like talking. They like texting.
I think they've grown up with texting.
Yeah.
So this unlimited calls malarkey that was really exciting for our era. To them, it's like, why would
now it's all free.
Now
it's all free.
Absolutely. Now we can't get them to use it. It's all free.
Yeah, I know. At the times where telephones or mobile phones were used for calling people, they're long gone.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, it makes phone calls. It does everything, and it makes phone calls.
So you want to talk to people in real life. Somebody sent an anonymous one in saying they want to see people more often.
Oh, there you go.
Anyway,
Well, that
so
kind of ties in. Yeah, that kind of,
how have you gone with the snow and the rain? Now, I don't mind rain and I don't mind snow.
Just not
as long as I don't have to go anywhere in it. Because it's the travelling that it's like, why our country grinds to a halt at that point.
We were going to get together a couple of days ago, and
it was just too horrid.
It was too horrid. We both sent pictures of our gardens to each other to go. Indeed. There you go.
That's how snowy it is.
But the irony was that within a couple of hours, the temperature had risen to about 12, 13.
Yeah.
And it was like, I don't mind snow if this is going to be the case.
Slushy, yes, if it just goes. My friend Lauren got her kid out of bed, 7-year-old Emily, out of bed to play with the snow at 10 o'clock because it was. But the afternoon next day, I went. That is good mum energy, I thought.
And they'd be worn out by 5 p.m.
Exactly right.
Hi, Lauren.
Exactly right. My Christmas tree is outside the back door at the moment. It's out there. But I had a better experience with mine than you did. You knew yours had already shedded loads of
I knew before I got it in the house, because by the time
you actually got
it was inside that lace condom.
I remember you saying, yes, the lacy condom. Yeah.
And then you think, this is never going to go out the way it came in because it's now gone like that. So when I took it down,
and in a lacy condom, that's the last thing you want, really, isn't it?
So I literally got the secateurs and I cut every single branch off, putting it in.
Oh, you did a Monty Don.
I did, yeah, and it's sitting in the green bin waiting for April when the council start picking up the green bins again.
Yeah. Well, we can,
but hopefully it'll be rotted down by then.
Exactly. My council.
But can I just say? Every single needle on that tree ended up on the floor. Carpet. So Asda won't be buying one from you next year.
Whereas mine was quite good, and I think you'll find it's been hoovered twice. There's no needles. There's no needles.
I've seen yours in the garden.
Yeah,
yours is in a better state now
than it was when it was inside.
Than when I bought mine. Mine was in a worse state than that, and that
It looked like mine had fossilised. My tree had fossilised, but literally it had fused all of the needles in there. But as I was taking decorations off, it was pulling literally the bits of the end of the branch off because it was just snapping. So it was obviously very dry, even though I'd watered it like I was told to do.
I'm just not sure what's more effort now, getting the imitation one out of the loft or buying.
I like a real one.
Yeah, or buying a real one and
I like
having all the Anyway,
have you been watching Traitors?
51 weeks to go. Yes.
I haven't ever watched Traitors, but I'm told that I'm missing like the best thing on TV.
The Traitors.
is that Claudia's friend?
Welcome to the Traitors. I don't need a blindfold because I'm Claudia.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yes, I like the Traitors. I think it might even be. Is it Wednesday, Thursday? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Don't know.
It might even be on today when you get to watch this. But yes, I love it. I loved but I don't like the American Alan Cummings.
Oh, whereas I love Alan Cummings for like pretty much everything he's always done.
Like everything he's done except
do you not like?
Traitors.
And yet the Americans say he is superb in it.
That's because they like
They're
anything
American.
eccentric. And you know, we know Claudia's eccentric as well, but she's just made that her own. So I'll give another go to Alan Cummings, but I'm not keen on him on that. I think he's trying to imitate her too much.
Okay.
So Alan, do your own thing, man. I loved you in GoldenEye.
And before that, the airline series, the really can't remember, Flying High. I can't remember what this sitcom was called. Do you not? Oh, we'll have to look that up. You'd enjoy that.
I love
that's where he was made famous.
Talking about gay things.
So, 8th of January today. 8th of January today. 12 days until Elon Musk becomes deputy president of the world. it's like so whatever he's going to be. He's been quite controversial over the last week.
Controversial, dangerous.
Dangerously controversial.
He's probably the most dangerous man that has a name that sounds like a perfume.
yeah, doesn't smell very nice though.
Oh, what's that you're wearing?
I
haven't Musk.
I hadn't realised he was South African or from South Africa and was raised in the apartheid era.
That answers a lot.
It does. It kind of puts a different perspective on it. Really?
That answers a lot. I had family in South Africa during the apartheid. I can relate some of their mannerisms to the way Elon speaks and
careful, don't
virus.
Don't bring that in. At least it's not the Noro. There's been a lot of Noro going around.
I thought that was quite funny. Elon Musk. What's that you're wearing? Elon Musk.
It was funny. I was letting them
bottle of tweed.
Do you remember tweed and panache?
Get that for me, Dan. 20 number 6 and a bottle of tweed.
My sister used to wear tweed and panache back in the day, back in the 80s.
Charlie, isn't it?
Charlie. Exactly. Charlie's something else now, apparently.
Charlie. What's next on our list?
No, that's all for this episode.
That's a bit of a So
the Elon thing's interesting though, simply because over the week that he was slagging off Jess Phillips and Keir Starmer a couple of days ago, was it Monday? Actually came out and said he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Well, I don't even think he can run for politics in the UK.
He can't. But what he's saying is that Farage
registered to vote.
But what he's saying is Farage shouldn't be the leader of reform, which is like, okay.
Well, he's making a play for it, is he?
I don't think he can be.
Well, I think he probably will. He'll probably want to buy, because the Reform Party is a private business.
Oh, I know, a private company.
So, and Nigel is the majority shareholder, which...
Isn't Richard Tice still the majority shareholder?
No, that's the problem.
Oh.
That's the problem. That's how he got rid of Richard Tice, was because he would only become leader if he was the majority shareholder. So they had to give him a bucket load of shares.
Worrying times in the political scene. There will be lots of people that go, I don't know anything about that.
No. And you know what? You don't need to.
No.
You don't need to. We don't want to get too political.
All we know is there are a couple of very dangerous people at the heads of Britain. No. I mean, the heads of Russia and America. Two quite dangerous people.
And not long before Trump gets...
That's my point. 12 days.
12 days.
12 days. Literally my point.
Yeah. I mean...
Doesn't make me grumpy. It makes me worried.
I can't wait to see what the Simpsons do about it. Because they'll have a play.
They might wait a while.
They'll have a take on it, won't they? Do you like the Simpsons? I used to love that.
After 30 seasons or something ridiculous.
Yeah, and Lisa's still like that.
Yeah. Didn't the actress that played Lisa die though?
Oh no.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
One of them went just before Christmas.
Well, I know the voice of Homer is not the original voice of Homer, and I know that Bart is played by she's all over Facebook doing videos where she goes up to people playing the Bart voice, and it's quite funny to watch this grown adult.
They're all there.
They're all there. Have you thought about auditioning for The Simpsons?
I've thought about a lot of animation. Like, subscribe, all of that stuff. We should have done that at the beginning.
Down here. Yeah,
what's down
all
there?
the likes and the subscribes.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing that here, so that
yeah.
It's called television work.
It's called something.
There you go. Right, Happy New Year again.
It's the 8th of January. We can
It's
stop
the- I
saying
know,
that.
I
Don't
know.
say it anymore.
Oh, I know. I'm not going to say
Don't say it anymore.
Right. Piss off, everyone.
Bye.
Oh.